NADA Show 2024. We are live. ATI is live on the expo floor. Along with everybody else, there is like, I don't even know how many podcasts and vodcasts and video casts and TV shows and panels and discussions. There's a lot. But ATI has been going live for years at trade shows, so this shall be no different. This is a one day only, one live stream only type deal, which will be fine. So what I want to do is I want to just set the stage and bring in Pamela. Oh, here we go. Pamela, wait a second. Let's do this right. Let me get my drum roll. Because everybody, you know, I got the drum roll, I got the applause, and, you know, everybody deserves a drum roll and a proper setup. So here we go. Please do help me wish a warm welcome. Come on, app, load those sounds. You know, going live, and I was tuning into, I watched Automotive News and Dealer E-Process, and I don't know, I bet there's 5 people live right now. Here we go. Please do help me wish a very warm welcome to my friend, Pamela Bishop. Oh, Pamela, can you see me and hear me okay?
I can see you and I can hear you. We're live at NADA, and it is so exciting.
It is. It's very exciting.
I wish you could feel it. It is just so many people walking around.
Take it away. Tell us what's going on. Wow, it's full. Look at that place.
It is really full. Don't be surprised if people jump in and want to talk to us and tell us what's going on. So we're right here near the entrance. Everybody got in about 10 a.m. Everybody's over here learning about core values. You can't, you know, automate core values. It's something that's deep within. So it's a really big crowd. Let me just show you real quick. I mean, it is packed. All right.
It is packed. All right, so, and those are, okay, so I had this great show Tuesday night. I know I'm biased, but Cox Automotive was on the show and telling how, so you've got a lot of OEMs, but you got a lot of dealers. And then you have a lot of service providers. Are you seeing that?
Absolutely, yes. I mean, there is the whole gamut of people. We've got, automotive transport, RunBuggy, Cox Automotive, ran into Montway earlier. We've got the big OEMs, Toyota in the back, taking up the back wall. Oh my gosh, there's just so much out here to see. Everything you can imagine. We've also got Sanzio for vehicle protection. You see that night, Jay?
Right, there's a night because you need protection.
That's right. So ladies, for that knight in shining armor you've been looking for, I found him. He's walking away, but...
Yeah. Typical. No. Well, so, and that good example of, okay, so OEMs, dealers, and then service companies of many types. Because you have retailing software, you have vehicle acquisition software, and there you have like specific service. Oh, there's ACV. Yeah, they got a big booth, don't they?
They do. We just stopped by to say hi to them. They're doing good. Free drinks if you're interested.
Yeah.
All right.
It's only noon.
They start
sure,
early.
why not?
They start early. But we're walking down right now. Ally. You have got to see Ally. Oh my gosh. It is epic, just like everything else here in Vegas. 1 second, I'm going to turn around. Look at that.
And I've seen that. I think they have the same booth. Because it's a great booth, right? They've had it for years. And you're supposed to, okay, the game you're supposed to play is, so you got digitally, financially, personally, and now you have to make up your own RunBuggy, right?
RunBuggy, yeah.
RunBuggy. That would be a thing. Yeah.
It could be a thing. I've been running around here just to make sure we stay true to our name, RunBuggy. So, all right, we've got Carfax.
Yeah. Oh, Carfax. Okay. Yeah. What's going on at wow? Look at that. That's awesome.
They are busy. They are very, very busy. We got Gubagoo. I just ran into 700 credit. Everybody's got to get their credit pulled, right? If they're going to get a car.
Oh, sure. They do you free credit. Yeah. And so that's another thing. In these booths, for anybody that's never been to NADA, in these booths, you're getting demonstrations, consultations, explanations, and that's right. That's a purpose. We can say that live.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
All right. I would just love it if anyone wanted to jump in and talk with me. We'll see if I can get anyone that'll jump in, just like Randy over at behind our booth. So we got Gubagoo. I love saying that one.
Right, and then
Automotive.
and I looked it up. Gubagoo's online retailing. Oh, yeah. What's Automotive Mastermind? Do you know?
Predict and engage with every car buyer.
Okay, predict. And this is where, I mean, when you're at a show, ask, right? I ask myself these questions. What am I, what am I being told, right? What am I learning?
Very busy here.
Man,
Very
it is.
busy.
Whoa.
You know what? And if you get hot around here, you just stop by the car wash. It gives you a little breeze. It's really nice. You can feel the soft touch.
I've seen the car wash. That's awesome.
So this is Otto Butler. So.
Oh, Otto Butler, yes.
Love it. Love it.
And
all right.
By the way, nice demonstration skills there. That was sweet.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
And that's not all, folks. We also have Broadway car wash equipment as well. Hi, Gary. I'm Pamela.
Pamela.
Nice to meet you. I'm with RunBuggy. I'm tech and auto transport, but do you want to say hi? Sorry, we went off a little bit. Yeah, okay.
No, I won't.
Okay.
This guy will.
You will?
He's
okay.
nice.
Ron. Nice to meet you. I'm on live with Auto Transport Intel with Jay. And I was just showing him some of the vendors that are here. So yeah, absolutely. Well, have fun. Thank you so much. Aw, they did talk to me.
Yeah. Well, that was nice. Really nice. This is awesome. And this is just we've been live just a few minutes, and I mean, in that span of time, this is that's not even the whole hallway. How far have you
we've
gone?
only just scratched. Only just scratched the surface.
Yeah.
I really just went down, a short way. So there is a lot more to cover. It's kind of like my hotel, Jay. I can do 10,000 steps in my hotel.
Awesome.
And I'm going to do 10,000 steps here. So 20,000 is the goal. 20,000.
So NADA is good for exercise as well, right?
It is absolutely good for exercise. All right, and also, okay, this is really exciting. Does anybody know cars.com? Here is Cars Commerce.
And yeah, right. They've rebranded to Cars Commerce. Yeah. That's interesting, isn't it? I think they had a video thing going on because they have cameras set up and people and chairs but I don't know what their show is or I don't know.
Yep, they are right in the middle of it, so we won't interrupt their sound and
yeah, go ahead and jump right in the middle. Yeah, no problem.
All right, we're coming up to Open Lane. Open Lane's over here. There you go. We got Data 1 as well. Can you see it? Gosh, it's way up there. Just kidding. There you go.
Oh, no. Now that is interesting. I happen to know Data 1 software. And fun fact, I was at their after party 2 years ago.
You were?
Yeah, fun fact.
You went to the after party for Data 1?
I did. Data 1 software. I was at the after party. Yeah, and I have a T-shirt. Anyways.
Oh, wow.
So
just
shout
to prove
out.
that you were there.
Yeah,
Data 1. You have the
1.
shirt to prove it.
Yeah, I have a shirt to prove it. In case,
Awesome.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Oh, we're coming up on some motorcycles. Those look pretty great with Open Lane.
Awesome. Open Lane. Sure. That looks like a cool booth.
It is a very cool booth.
Open Lane. Open Lane is an interesting company. This is Cars Global rebranded as Open Lane, which was already one of their products, right? And so it seems like they've consolidated to focus on online sales, acquisition, and they sold ADESA, right? It's wild, isn't it? That's a transformation. Yeah, that's a change.
Yep, so that's probably hence their logo, sip and sell. So we got Black Book powering the automotive industry.
Oh, Black Book, sure. Now Paul Machine might be in there giving consultations. So there'd be another one we could just jump right in the middle of, no problem, nobody will mind.
All right. I don't know if I can find them. You have to look awkwardly at everyone's
right, exactly.
Their badges.
Look like, hold their badge up and look like you're, I don't know. Do you know Paul Machine, by the way?
I've not met him in person, but I do know.
Well, that's another thing that we do here on ATI, is we connect people live.
Right, and the key here today, though, is also having your dot card.
Oh,
so you can visually connect with everyone. So, all right. I don't know if Paul is around. He might be over here. Let's see. Got Valvoline.
Valvoline. Oh, okay, right. See, and that's what's interesting. You have all dealer service providers, are there. Yeah, Valvoline. Now, let's stop for a second. Who's at the Valvoline booth and why? I'm merely asking, right? What do you do at the Valvoline booth?
They've got toys, Jay. I mean, look, they've got like arcade type virtual reality. That's actually, over here.
See, that's a great idea because I just asked the question, what are you going to do there? I know what Valvoline is. What would I do at their booth given so many other options? And that is a great use of, man, that's brilliant.
Race faster with Valvoline. So try it out virtually.
Yeah. I wonder if you can win anything. By the way, I've got swag. Hey, you got your swag? Right? You got your stuff? You got to get your swag.
So the fastest lap wins a hat.
Oh, dude,
every day.
I would be all over that. I'd be all over that. Yeah, shout out Pre-Owned Auto Logistics because they had a race car at Used Car Week, right?
Yeah.
Big draw. So, okay, all right, here it is. We're at 2:15. We need to make our way over to Dealerslink. What do you think about that? Let's do it. Do we know where that is?
Let's do it.
I think it's west.
I can see it here.
Oh, awesome. All right, cool. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in... Stop on the periphery of Dealerslink. Here we go. Let's see what happens. This is going to get interesting. Thank you for joining for ATI Live at NADA Show. We're about to try to go live with Dealerslink and see what that looks like. So stick around. And thanks for being patient. Now, these live streams are tricky to put together, as anyone can tell you. And I tuned in some other ones. Wow, we got some folks tuning in. That's pretty neat. So, okay, so I've got Joe. Oh, and I know somebody was trying to call me. It might have been Joe. Could have been. We'll see. Okay. So, Pamela, let me know when you said you see Dealerslink. This is where the plate spinning really begins.
And I told him we're better.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna see if I can get Joe or Travis to join the Zoom meeting room. And while we're doing that, so what are you looking at now? What are you near? Oh, there's Dealerslink. Perfect. There it is. All right, perfect. So you got Dealerslink in the background. Love it. Now, Dealerslink, by the way, they've been on the show. They help dealers analyze their best-selling inventory. And guess what? That means that they're going to need transportation. Now, they do have a transportation partner, but as any OEM will tell you, never rely on just one. right? So this is an
Things
opportunity.
can change. Things can change with NADA. I can say that things have already changed for RunBuggy. So maybe I'll tell you on another show. But we got some really good news about where we're going.
Exactly. All right.
Just
So
a little teaser there.
yeah, exactly. I mean, and that's what it's really all about. This is where NADA, with all of the things it has to offer, it is also a it's a bullpen, right? You got to jump in, and you got to do your thing. You got to share your information. Okay, so Joe, let's see here. So I see Joe and maybe Travis, and I think they are getting ready to join. So we'll see what happens next. Oh, DSA Dealer Specialties. I've seen that booth before. What's the green one behind you? Oh, here we go. Oh, here's Joe.
That's Activator.
Activator. I wonder what Activator. I don't know that one. All right, Joe. So I can see you. Oh, there we go. All right, now Pamela, go ahead and hit mute for me. And well, let's see. And I'm going to mute you. Let's see what's going on with Joe and Travis at Dealerslink. Now I can see Travis, but he's frozen. So Joe might need to try data. And here we go. Okay, so those are, that's me. Hey, Rod Smith, are you going to cover the speech from Carlos Zelenga, the new COO for Stellantis? No, I didn't even know there was one. But I like the question. That comes through YouTube.
Are you on with Jake?
And, yeah, Travis and Joe at Dealerslink are going to join in a second. And Carlos, here's what I want to know. I want to know
in and out.
when that speech is at.
I'm cutting in.
And I would tune. I wonder if they already have a live podcast. That's what I'm curious of. Let's Google that. I wonder how would we find that out, Rod? I'm going to go to LinkedIn. Oh, and the phone is ringing. This is Jay. Well, I'm live right now. Can I call you back? Yeah. Oh, okay. So what's the number again? Well, I see it 41. Well, I don't want to say it out loud. Hey, let me call you back, okay? I got to hang up. Thanks. Okay, I'm live. That's cool. Taking phone calls live. Well, I had 2 text messages and then a phone call. I thought we better try and get to it. Okay, Joe, let's go to Travis. Take it away, Travis. Let's see what happens here.
Hey, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Awesome. Jay, thanks for having Dealerslink today. I really appreciate it. I love being on the show. I sound good?
Perfect.
Sweet. Well, as you've just seen, we're raining down the cash here at Dealerslink. If you pan over this way, we've got our cash wheels spinning. We've got cash wheels here. We've got the Plinko board over here. We got swag going crazy. We're handing out the money. But I'll tell you, Jay, can I share a few neat things that we brought to the show this year?
You got it. You're on.
Yeah.
I love it. Yes.
Okay. All right. So some of the most impactful stuff that we're doing this year is we know that new cars are piling up at stores, while the used cars still have pretty good longevity and they're moving in the market pretty good. But we've figured out how to take your top 10 best moving, fastest moving, highest profitability, highest profit on the back end, the front end, and we can slice and dice that any way to know how to stock your lot, how to move inventory, how to execute out in the market with today's needs. You know, everybody starts talking about, market day supply. And what we found is a lot of these inventories are holding a lot of inventory that is slow moving, very slow moving. And it looks like a good vehicle due to market day supply, but it's bad for your store. So we figured out the analytics and the AI and the pricing, literally using AI to do descriptions, to do the pricing, to do all of this stuff. It's just brilliant, and it's increased the volume of profit and the turn. And it's been exponential for our customers. We've brought it here. We now have a complete tip-to-tail recon tool.
Yes.
So you couple the recon tool to your inventory manager, to your wholesale market, to where you can buy and sell cars, where we facilitate all the stuff from the auction as it comes in. We handle the money, we handle ACH, we handle all of that for the used vehicles and dealer transfers on new cars. So it's just really all-encompassing for used car and new car inventory management. What do you think of them apps?
I love it. Travis, you're crushing it. Tell me more. Yeah.
All right. So from acquisition of the vehicle, so you get in the market, you buy the car, you get it from another dealer out of a market that isn't so good for them, okay? They're in North Dakota, and it's a TDI diesel, and it doesn't start in the winter, okay? So it's just bad for that market. So now we show heat maps all across the U.S. to where that car sells for the most money, where it's the strongest, the weakest. So if you're an Arizona dealer and that car you execute on, you bring over wholesale money at the auction for this vehicle, and it's a fast mover on your lots. Now you can go to the other markets. You can see where that's a slower mover. You can see where those vehicles are located and acquire them. And then that's going to help you turn in your service. That's going to save you on transportation. You're not taking it to a sale. The dealer that's buying it is getting it directly from you. This is huge. It's going to save both ways. That's usually a lot ready frontline car. They've already reconned it. They've already done everything at the other store after they've tried it for 30 days or 60 days or whatever that is. And then they have to sell it, yielding to the market, because pricing it the cheapest just isn't getting it done anymore. If it's not a good car for that market, it doesn't really matter how cheap you price it.
Well,
what do you think?
That's right. You were telling us that. I was putting stuff in the live chat and stuff, and you were telling us that Tuesday night that when it comes to this is inventory turn.
Yeah.
You don't know the vehicles to stock, the ones that are selling, and the ones that have the highest profit. What are you doing?
Well, you're probably sitting there paying every day to own the car. And what I mean by that is there's a cost to ownership. Even if you don't floor plan. If you floor plan right now, the interest rates are creeping. Things cost money per day. So if you're spending anywhere from $40 to $70 a day to hold that vehicle, you extrapolate that over 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. All of a sudden, there's nothing left. You know, everybody's like, oh, we'll find the right person to retail it to. Typically, they're selling it to someone out of market. Since it's a slow-moving vehicle in market, they're losing their referral, their service, all of the oil changes, the tire sales, the paint and body. You miss out on that.
Was it Stacy was saying that one dealer in 1 year, through using the analytics, we saved like $100,000 or something?
That was just on auction fees.
Wow.
That was just on the purchase. That's not on the wholesale on the vehicles he sold. You know, if you listen to Stacy's story, that's just what it would have cost. You know, the $300, $600, $800, $1,000 auction fees, acquiring those vehicles that fit their loss of bet to make the most money front and back end, and the quickest turn.
So to save money and to do things right, what do? You go to dealerslink.com? What do you do?
You go to Dealerslink.
You go to Dealerslink. Okay.
And apply for a demo. If you're at NADA right now, if you're here right now, you come and you take a demo, I'll give you $200 cash right now. I'll whip it out of the wallet. I'll give you $200 cash. Come take a look at it. You're not going to be disappointed. On conversion from other vendors in the building, we have 96.8% retention on conversion. So meaning you come, You don't trust me, you test me. And you're going to find that your dealership's going to perform better. Your people building the data, taking the photos, doing the descriptions, everything. Their life's going to be better. They're going to be more effective. They're going to make more money. It's just tip to tail. Tip to tail, Jane.
Pamela, don't trust me, test me. That is awesome.
I mean that.
I know. I know. What's the booth number? I'm going to put it in the live chat.
Booth number 4733W. We're in the West Hall. 4733W. We're right down where the food and drink is. Ford Motor Booth is right across the other way. So if you look this direction, we got Ford over there. We got the happy hour over here. There's the vehicle rotating in the air. It's the little Kia on the 25-foot sign. We've got our signs in the air. We're running our flag. We're doing it. So that's where you can locate us. Yep.
Wow.
4733W. Come and get $200 cash.
$200.
Spin the cash wheel.
Yeah.
You get what you get. You don't throw a fit. You buy, you get to play Plinko. We've got bags of swag. You know, we got the car mice. We got the mouse pads, the car mice. We're going to put some dry socks on your feet halfway through the show. Change out your socks. It's like having a brand new pair of feet.
I love having this. And there's cash laying on the floor at Dealerslink, by the way.
Yeah, we're blowing it out. Let me tell you why we've decided to give all the cash away. All right. We know the first experience you have with us, you get some money, you make some money. We get you used to making money with Dealerslink. We connect you to profit right away.
Right.
First interaction.
Right. I'm being conditioned to know there's going to be money laying around because I'm using Dealerslink.
Going to be money.
Yeah. That makes sense. Don't trust me.
Jay.
Test me.
Don't trust me, test me.
That was awesome, man. Yeah.
It's all about what the team at Dealerslink can do for you. One of the key things that I was taught in the beginning of the business is 80% of success is showing up and answering the phone. All right. So that's so important with our team. We answer the phone. You call us, you're going to get somebody live. They're going to be right inside of our offices. They're going to have access to us as leaders, and we're going to be able to execute. So you sign with Dealerslink, you have a problem with a vendor, you have a problem with a feed, you have a problem with a data error. I don't care who it is. I don't care what vendor it is. We're going to help you with it. We're going to make sure that it gets flowing and it gets working right for you and your syndication and the strategy you're running.
What I learned too was I think I got a sense when someone answers the phone, you're talking about an experienced dealer consultant. Not
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Not random, hey,
Yeah.
maybe. No.
We don't have a secretary that answers the phone here. We pop everybody's phone. It goes straight to someone that can help you solve a problem. If you need a transfer, you're going to get transferred to billing. You're not going to get someone that you're like, oh, let me find somebody that can help you. No, we've got people on the line that can help you. And of course, if they can't, then we're going to bring in a higher tier individual. You know, whether that's me or not, I'll get on the phone. I have no problem.
I know you will. I know. I really have appreciated how even so, and that's how we met. I mean, right away, you were throwing information that I don't even know if I was ready for because that's the way you roll.
It's the way I roll. I share.
Yeah. Here I am.
I want everybody to succeed.
Here's information, like it or not.
You're going to get it. You're going to start winning.
You're going to get some information.
Yeah, for sure. By the fire hose.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it makes sense. So, all right. You're in your booth. You got your dealer consultants consulting. You got the money cannons, the Plinko wheels. Did we miss anything? Is there anything
Well, you
else?
want a tour?
Yeah, take us inside. Let's go in.
Let's go on a tour.
It.
Look, we're doing presentations live. We're talking to folks.
Stacy.
Yeah, there's Stacy right there.
Yeah.
Excuse us. Thank you. You're live now. You're live on the internet now. We got Michael doing demos. We got everyone right here. Come and take a look at our sign this direction. Come on. Look back at this booth. Take a look at this. High up in the eye. We got the sky going.
Beauty.
We got our big banner going over here. Come and see us. We're going to have fun. We really like to crush it at Dealerslink.
So, hey, here we go.
What else do you want to know, Jay? Is there
Here's
any
one
other
for
questions?
you. Who's the ideal?
Oh, we got to go back.
Oh, let's go in. But I was thinking.
I think we're too far away from our Bluetooth. We had to get back.
You were good. I'll tell you, I think we're good. But I like it. Hey, so what's the ideal? Who's your favorite person to walk in there to tell them what's going on? Who's your ideal customer?
My favorite person?
Yeah.
My ideal customer? Oh, anyone with 500 or more stores. We absolutely love every dealer. Big, small, independent, 10 cars, 2,000 cars. We're in. So we want to help everyone.
And in fact, if you're a smaller dealer, you really benefit from the Dealerslink network. Why is that?
Well, you get to pool from the market of cars. We got 24,000, 25,000 cars right now at any given time. That fluctuates high, low. But if you're a smaller dealer and you've only got 15, 20, 10 cars out in front of the store, now you can leverage all of the other dealers' inventory, their edged inventory. We call it upstream. The major fishing holes or the big auction houses and things like that. But the upstream is the ones the dealers are hiding right on their lot. So that's huge.
Pamela, you got any questions for let's see, I'll take you off mute here. Got any questions for Travis? I mean, how about, hey, Travis, you guys do transportation. You need cars moved,
yeah,
right?
we're partners with Acertus.
All right. Well, and
yeah. So in the transaction,
yeah,
you can go right in there and go zip code to zip code. You can look immediately what it's going to cost to bring that car, whether it's all the way across the nation or it's just store to store. So you can do the POs. You can get the money funded through ACH. You can get the transportation hooked up immediately. Acertus is our partner. If you want to use a different partner, if you use Central Dispatch on your own, or you just want to get Grandpa and throw him a sandwich and put him in a car, you can do that as well.
That's a good one, Travis. Not that it doesn't happen. Okay, so Pamela is with RunBuggy, also an auto transport service provider and tech company. So having said that, which is cool, man,
Yeah.
Pamela, do you have any questions for Travis? Anything?
I want to do a demo and win $200. It looks like a lot of cash over there.
Ooh.
I love that. With the phone, you're gonna get, a qualified consultant. I think that's amazing. So I wish the best for you, Travis. It looks like you got a lot going on there. I mean, we all have to partner and support each other. So, and the great thing about RunBuggy is, we are able to integrate with anybody's partners at the dealership level. That's why we have to our transportation management system. So if you're working with Acertus, you're working with Car Drive, you're working with whoever. Doesn't matter. You can connect them. So.
Good, awesome, good way to dive in. That's NADA. Now it's a slightly muffled because there's a lot of people or whatever it is. But Pamela, you dove in head first with your elevator pitch, and that's what NADA requires. Am I right?
Absolutely.
Cannonball. This is my business. Yeah, dude. That was awesome.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it, Travis. So it's testing. I love it. Amen.
Yeah, we're open to listening, Pamela. We always do our vendor partner meetings on Sunday when it slows down a little bit. And the person you want to grab is Santos Goycochea.
Santos. All right.
Now it's live. Now all the vendors know who to talk to.
Dude,
get him.
Network. Okay, let's say Santos.
I'm going to be first on the dance card. I'm going to be first on
Yeah.
the dance card. So.
Yeah, Sunday's the best day for that. He loves those meetings on that day. Right now,
Awesome.
we're just wide open. I mean, it's dealers at each wheel. It's chaos down here.
Yeah. Well,
It's amazing.
You thrive on that. You love that, don't you?
Oh, I thrive on chaos.
I know.
Thrive on chaos.
You do.
Yeah.
I know. That's why you're front and center in the chaos. Well, I'll tell you what, Travis, man, thank you. That was awesome. And
As it was, Jay.
And so,
Thank you.
Man, I appreciate it. So, all right, so we will talk again soon. Everybody, applause for Travis Wise at Dealerslink. Links in the live chat.
Dealerslink.
Dealerslink. That's it. Get your
Come to
$200
the
bucks.
booth.
Go play Plinko. There's cash on the floor at Dealerslink.
Yeah, you just come around here and sweep it up.
Start grabbing it up. All right,
So-
man. Yeah.
Don't trust me, test me.
Do not trust him. Test him. I want that T-shirt. Maybe a mug. Or an
Maybe
oven
we
mitt.
should do a joint ATI Dealerslink T-shirt.
Okay, see, now you're talking my language. Now that I like.
Pump it up for both of us, Jay.
That's it. Bam! Okay, Travis. Take care, buddy. Have a good show.
Thanks for having us. As always, I appreciate you. You rock, Jay.
Right on. Thanks, man. I
Pamela,
appreciate
thanks for your
you.
input.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
Have a
Okay.
great time, Travis. Y'all are really having a lot of fun over there. I tell you what, look at that.
All right, so he's back in the waiting room, Pamela. If you want to head back to RunBuggy, and we've got to be at UVeye at 1 o'clock. So I know we're on a bit of a tight window, but we're okay. Brian is ready to go, right? We're good. Yeah.
Actually, we are going to have Jake Schulman. You got to meet him a little bit earlier in the test, so
Yeah.
he is going to be doing our demo. You know, something else that everybody's been talking about is AI. You know, we've got some AI around here, but I don't know if you heard, but we did launch RunBot, our very own AI. Very exciting. We're already using it internally. As you know, we are a tech company, first and foremost, that supports automotive transport. So we are very excited about it, and it's something that our customers can also use with our transportation management platform that I was just telling Travis about. So always keeping everyone connected.
So I've just pulled it up on the screen here. Yeah, RunBuggy unveils RunBot, a groundbreaking AI system to transform automotive shipping. So I guess the question would be, in what way? In a nutshell, in what way do you? If you know, I don't know if we can nutshell that. Can we?
Yeah, I mean, well, like RunBot, like internally,
Well,
say
yeah. So what does it
it's
do?
complex.
Yeah.
It is complex, but simply put, with RunBot, just like with, you know, Chat GPT, everybody knows that, right? But in our own AI, you can input information, say, I want to go from here to here. I want to go the fastest, price doesn't matter. And it's going to shoot out our partners, our transport partners that we work with, and tell you who's going to move it the fastest. And that way you're like, I've got him right now. I know exactly who's going to move it. Just for an example. Or maybe I want to know the history of a VIN over the last 5 years, for example. So the great thing is even though we're using it internally, it will be available to our customers as they build up their data using our transportation management system. So more to come on that, but just wanted to give you a little teaser.
Yeah, I know.
That AI
Got it.
is leveling up
Whoa.
at RunBuggy.
Wow.
So
That's awesome. RunBot. Yeah, keep an eye out for that. Okay, so let's see here. So you're in the hallways of NADA. By the way, here we go, station identification. We're already 40 minutes in. We're live on YouTube and LinkedIn. Thanks for saying hello or watching or, you know, whatever it is you're doing. And I'm also curious because I'm taking an internal poll. Which camera are we at? What other podcasts, live streams, audio, video, panels are you consuming either at NADA, on demand? Here we go. Oh, breaking news. What do we have? You can get your...
get a shoe shine.
Well, sure you can. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah. That is phenomenal.
Is that an automotive service? Shoe shine.
This is Toyota. Look at that. We love
Oh
Toyota.
yeah. See, and
I have 2 Toyota 4Runners. So
you do. Oh, well, then you should. Then you are allowed to go in there.
Oh, yeah, it is awesome. We got Sirius XM, so make sure you have that in your car so you always have your favorite beats, right?
You know, the Cox Automotive guys were telling me that at the OEM, part of the reason the OEMs come to NADA is to spend time with their dealers and update them on some of the vehicle make. That's really interesting, isn't it? Like that's what a great time to do that.
I'm gonna go check in on Jake. Are we about ready? I made it over to RunBuggy,
Yeah,
so we can look at a few more things if you want to.
You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want for 15 minutes, and then we're headed over to UVeye. So yeah, if Brian's ready, let's jump in. The water's fine. Let's do this. While Pamela's doing that, I'm just do some more screen share here. I'm always researching, talking, sharing. We're at NADA show. You can go to just Google NADA show if you're not familiar. Somebody shared this on LinkedIn, a picture of Cox Automotive branded. Is that the convention? It must be the convention center. It's got to be. I don't know if random hotels in Vegas just let you rebrand them for the weekend. But anyways, why not? So we went over to Dealer Track. Now we're bouncing back over to RunBuggy, and then in about 15 minutes we're gonna pop on down to UVeye. This is the Expo Hall, the West Expo Hall at NADA Show 2024. Tuesday night I had Cox OEM and Dealers. If you missed it, check that out. The week before I had UVeye inspections. That's why we're going to be live with UVeye in about 15 minutes. Of course, we had Dealerslink on the show. We've had them on a couple times. We've been featuring them. We met up with Travis. And here on ATI, connecting retail, wholesale, logistics, and tech. So, Pamela, does Brian know we're ready when he is?
Yeah, hold on
It
a second.
could be in a
Brian?
meeting. Yeah, it could be in a meeting. I'll keep going.
Ready? All right.
Oh, we're ready?
Are you ready, Jake?
Oh, here we go.
We've been really busy, Jake, so this is like a really great time to have this whole meeting through.
All right.
Literally, we got ClassicCars.com. We've got all the dealer groups coming by to see us. We just stopped by and saw Charger. Man, that was packed over there. All the dealers were just walking, so we went and talked to them. AutoFi. But yeah, Jake is just getting ready. Oh, I see him. He's all cozy on the couch. I like it. I think I will go sit with him. All right. Are you in the Zoom yet, Jake?
So, here's I see Jake. I'm letting him in. Great. And you have couches, right? Couches are a nice addition to a booth. I like that. Yeah, shout out to the couches.
Yeah. And you can connect easily with your customers. We like that. And also, like you talked about, you walk a lot at NADA. So sitting down is nice. You know, we made sure that we want to make sure that, if you have a dirty mouth, you can clean it up before it's done. For those who stayed up a little too late last night. And of course, you gotta have candy. And if you're thirsty, we'll give you some water too. All right, Jake, let us know when you're ready.
I'm ready. Are you guys ready to go?
Oh, perfect. Yeah, we can see you. We can hear you. So, yeah, Jake, take it away.
Okay, absolutely. Let me share my screen so you guys can all see it.
And just a little bit about Jake. He is one of our sales engineers. So he is what keeps things running really smoothly for our customers. We love Jake. All right, go ahead. Back to you.
All right, awesome. So what I've done here is I've logged into our environment. There's going to be two things that we really, really want to show you here today. And so the first thing that I want to go over is the RunBuggy and RunBuggy Marketplace and what we are, right? So we are a collection of tech people in the automotive logistics industry, right? Which means we've built out a tech platform that is unrivaled in the industry. We have, on top of that, a marketplace, right? That a lot of the drivers that listen to ATI are a part of, right? 17,000 active transporters across the United States. And we're getting orders in all day long that they're fulfilling. So I want to start here. We have a map here that shows our drivers across the United States, right? So on the left-hand side, these are our actual drivers, and they're across the United States with our GPS tracking system that's loading right now, right? You can see how we're not just a West Coast company, we're all over the United States. So whether it's down in Florida, whether it's up in DC, or up in Seattle, right? I mean, heck, even Bismarck, North Dakota, we got people moving cars. So all over the United States. Additionally,
we're also
right?
going to left and white. Yeah.
Absolutely. And additionally, right? So it's not just a marketplace that RunBuggy is. We're a tech platform. And so what that means, right, is that we can expand this out and help out companies in ways that never were able to before. So I'm going to show you our transportation management system, our TMS. We call this RunBuggy Hitch. Not the hitch that you put on the back of your truck, but RunBuggy Hitch, right? And what I want to show you here is that any company, any people who are looking to move cars, a lot of times they already have guys that move those cars for them, right? And we don't want to encroach on that business. We want to help them out, right? So what we allow you to do, right? We allow companies to do. You're a dealership and you've got your core group that's moving cars. They can get on RunBuggy Hitch, which is our transportation management platform, and they can go assign those orders, those cars, to the guys they're already using. So in this case, right, we could hop on Seal Beach Trucking, send it out to Seal Beach, and they can move that car. That means that the guys at Seal Beach or Malibu Trucking get the whole RunBuggy platform that we've all spent years and years developing, and they get all that technology. So basically they get an added bonus to their business. And then that shipper, they get to have the RunBuggy technology as well, right? So all of it can happen in one place. All the payment happens through here. So they can still get paid. They can get paid on time, right? And then for the shipper, right, for the dealer or whatnot, they have one place where all their invoices go to. So they don't have to run around all these different invoices, missing a payment to a transporter here, missing a payment to a transporter here. They have one place where they can do all of that. So you get the best of both worlds. You get the people you're already using. RunBuggy's not going to take any of that business. But then you also get the RunBuggy platform with all the technology. And in the case that you need a little more help, that a dealer needs a little more help to move the car, they can assign it to the RunBuggy load board. And then just like we were showing before, it can go out to our RunBuggy load board and it can get moved by one of our transporters if needed, right? So we want to give the best of both worlds here, and that's what we're really able to accomplish. Pamela, there's a million things. What did I miss?
No, that was really, really good. And actually, it ties in really good to just talking with Dealerslink. You know, they have a partner that they work with. And like you said, with our transportation management system, we can connect partners together and give them the options and solutions that they need to grow their business. Because what do dealers want to do, Jake? What do dealers want to do here? They want to sell what?
They want to sell more cars. That's the end of the day. They want to sell more cars.
And you know what? These sell cars by helping better, faster, smarter transportation solutions. So, you know, you don't have to do Hitch. You don't have to do the transportation management system if you don't want to. The marketplace is free for everybody. Yes, free. Free for everybody. Not only that, our transporter partners, it's free to use our platform. So if you want to use another partner, go right ahead.
Okay. Hold the phone. If you're in transportation, if you're a carrier, it's free to use the RunBuggy platform.
You heard that right there. It is free to use it.
Really?
That's huge. With all the costs
that is huge.
for transport right now, insurance, fuel, maintenance. Oh my gosh, maintenance. You can even keep your truck on the road right now, you know? So at least at RunBuggy, you can sign up for free and start moving cars this year.
And many carriers know to check RunBuggy for loads, right?
Yes, and I did give you our contact. So if you want to put that in the live chat, you can go ahead and put that in there. It has our
way ahead of you. Yep, I got that in the live chat. You got it. Yep. Hey, this is ATI.
ATI. This is where we come together and connect and make things better.
Now, Jake, I took your screen, but just because we were talking, if you want to share a screen, if you have anything else, that's cool. You can do that. we're just talking now. I mean, so we're at NADA. I always like to do the presence of mind conversation. We're at NADA. What do you want to happen in your booth? What's your ideal customer? What's happening in your booth? And what's your booth number?
2650 winning W.
Oh, there you go.
Guys, I want to show you one more thing here that I think is really cool, and I want you all to go see this. So, we understand that in the transport world, things happen, right? You're moving a car, rock hits the windshield, right? Chips the windshield, and all of a sudden it's in transit. How's that work, right? Or you go to pick up a car, and maybe it's got a dent in it before you pick it up, and all of a sudden you drop it off, and they're going, "Hey, where'd this dent come from?" So, with every single RunBuggy order, we have photos that are required, but we help the transporter through augmented reality, right? On their screen, we show a car of how you need to take the photos so that every single time the photos look the same. And what we're doing that for is to protect the transporters so that the transporters can show, hey, this was here before I moved the car, right? And then from the shipping company's side, right? From the people who want the cars moved, they can see where that transporter took the photos. So there's no, hey, he said, she said, what happened here? You have the actual photos of the vehicle at pickup and drop off in every single order, and it stays there. So a year later, you can't get, hey, what happened to this? No, we have the photos right here, and we know where it was taken. And I think that is just so neat.
That is so cool. Can you also show for the shipper side, how easy is it to, see the benefits of the RunBuggy technology? Because again, like we said, we're not afraid to look under the hood, just like in that picture right there.
Yeah, absolutely. So the inverse side, right? The shipping company, right? They have the information all right here, right? They have all their information about the vehicle, where it came from, where it went. They can see, like we just talked about, those pickup, drop off, vehicle details. So they have all the data behind that shipping movement, right? So it doesn't matter who the transporter is, whether it's our transporter, or even in the case we were talking about RunBuggy Hitch, where that happens, you get this RunBuggy platform. This is what we're talking about. We're a technology company. We have this information, and we're able to make it very clear and transparent for both sides.
Can you show them that copy of the link
Yes.
on the left side of the screen?
Absolutely. Let me get that pulled up for you right now. As I do that, Pamela, you want to talk through why that's so important?
Yeah, so the link you're going to show you, so say for example, obviously he was showing if you're already in the system, but say you've got a customer that you're moving the car for, right, and they want to see, the inspection codes and everything, you can copy that link and send it to your customer as well. So we want to make sure that everyone is connected, because, right, NADA is about connections. So is RunBuggy.
Exactly. So we automatically send out texts and emails to the pickup and drop off parties, right, where they can access this. There's no password, no account needed, none of that. They just click on the link, it opens this up. What is this? It's a description of what happened with that transportation, right? So it has the BOL right there. They can download, one click, download it on their computer. Origin report, all those photos I was just showing you before, they can even download with one click as well. Destination report, same exact thing. We talked through why that's important. And then finally, here's our location map. So we can see what's happening with this shipment as it's moving across the country, and get a status bar so they understand where in the process it is. Again, we're all about transparency. We're all about connecting. And this is how we connect our transport partners with our shipping partners.
Thank you, Jake. I appreciate it. So just to recap, RunBuggy.com, it's all in the chat. Thank you, Jay. You rock. RunBuggy.com, it's free for shippers, free for transporters. It keeps you selling more cars because you're able to move cars more quickly, right? Whether it's to your dealership, to the auction, to the customer, we've got you covered. Single loads, full loads, we do it all. If you need to just ship your own car, RunBuggy1.com. Everybody needs to ship a car sometimes, and you can do it with us. RunBuggy1.
And I'm glad you said that. So I put in RunBuggy, but if you're a carrier, do you go to RunBuggy1.com? Is that right?
RunBuggy1.com is for consumer shipping, so there's no account needed.
Consumers. Okay.
Yep. So if you just need to ship a car one time, I will tell you, so funny. So since I've been at NADA, we went over to see one of our customers, and they had bought a car. One of their customers had bought a car, and they didn't know how to do the transport. So they drove all the way down from Utah to Nevada, and then left their car there and drove their new car home. And the customer's like, "We don't know how to do their car. So we told them, make sure when you are selling cars that they have RunBuggy one, so so they don't have to drive down their car and leave it to take their new car home, right? Nobody wants that, right? We want to make sure that we're not only selling cars, but we're making it super convenient for our customers.
Well, the thing is, and that's whether you're driving a car or moving a car, you don't realize the complexity until that moment you got to do it. I actually, years ago, moved my own car in one of those U-Haul dollies. Yeah, more complicated than I expected. It was.
But we make it easy.
Yeah, so that's why car shipping services exist. Man, that was awesome. Great demo, Jake. Good job.
Thank you so much for having us.
That was cool. What we're going to do now is we're going to move on to our next booth. We're going to UVeye. So, Jake, we'll let you go. Thanks so much.
Thanks,
right.
Jake. Thanks,
See you,
Pamela.
Man. Right on. That was awesome.
Okay.
And we got to know Jake, too. That's what's neat, too. It's one of the things I really like is now I feel like I know Jake. And so, you know, if I run into a snag, let's see what Jake can help me out, right? And getting to know people and team members is a really big deal, and that's something we do here. So, all right, so now UVeye is not far away. Am I right?
You are correct. I'm trying to get my NADA legs.
All right. I'm going to let them know, okay, headed your way. And now their UVeye is pretty busy. They've got the scanner. All you got to do is look up. It's a plane. Oh no, it's a scanner. Ah, my gosh. And so you look for the scanner, and it's that car drive-through scanner. And and here we go. I think Anthony of UVeye is joining now. And man, I love it when a plan comes together. So here we go. Live from NADA Show 2024 Expo floor, ladies and gentlemen, we are with Samantha with UVeye. Samantha, please take it away.
Hi, how are you, Jay? What's going on?
I'm great. How are you doing? It's great to see you.
Hey, great to see you too. You're cutting out a little bit, so I'm going to do my best to hear you.
Okay, perfect.
Are we
Take
good,
it away.
you guys? Ready to go? All right, awesome. We're at booth 2921W at the UVeye booth. We got a lot of action going on. As you can see, everybody is coming by, stopping by. We have dealer panels over there, so we actually have dealers here talking about what they're doing with the system. So it's really cool. Jay, how are things with you?
Oh, we're having a great show, and it feels like, you know, what's interesting, it just got started, but it's already really busy.
Hey, you guys, I can't hear. Hey, Jay, I can't hear you, so
all
we're
right,
going
we'll take it away.
to figure this out.
Well, it's your show. Tell us about UVeye.
Okay, perfect. Actually, and I can hear you now. So for those of you who don't know, we are the world's first fully automated vehicle inspection system. So we're going to be able to pull through. As soon as you pull through the service lane, you're going to get a full inspection report from our system. So this is everything from the underbody to the tires and then the full exterior of the vehicle. So you're going to get any dents, stings, damages, any leaks in the underbody, broken, missing parts, as well as tread top, sidewall damage, rim damage to the vehicle.
Perfect.
Nope, still can't hear.
She's
Sorry,
good.
Jay,
Yeah,
can't
keep going.
hear ya.
Yeah, but so all right. So she told us about the scanner. What's happening at the UVeye booth? Tell us more about what's happening at UVeye.
So at the UVeye,
yeah.
So at the UVeye booth, we're doing presentations. We're, meeting with our dealers. We have a lot of our dealers here who are actually on hand to talk to dealers about what we're doing. And this year, we're really concentrating on the full dealership experience. So our tool isn't just used in the service lane. It's utilized for trade appraisal, which we're showing people our new trade appraisal tool, as well as for merchandising photos and everything in between. So you're actually able to use this even in F&I.
How about, undercarriage, tires? right? What else? Tell us more about the scanner.
Yep, we have all
Yeah.
about the scanner. And you want to know what, Jay, before I forget? So we just, as you guys heard, we just actually announced our partnership with Connection Mobility. So that's the on-track app. So now this vehicle inspection report is actually available to 4,000 plus dealers for their loaner fleet. So it's going to help them really be able to have that conversation and visually show them what is wrong with their vehicle, or the check-in process and the checkout process.
So if I can, all right. So Tuesday, you let me know if she can hear me. Samantha, can you hear me? Okay, talking right now.
I can hear you a little bit better, okay. Jay. Yeah.
So Tuesday night we were learning more. We had Eliron. We were talking to you, and tell us more about when a customer realizes what UVeye does for them and the car that they own.
So a customer, when they come into the service lane?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I'll take it. Hold on, I'll take it.
The audio's tight and it's loud, so I know, right? It's really loud. It's hard to hear. So we're doing the best we can. But yeah, when a customer goes in the service lane and realizes, it's tough. Yeah, she
no, I can't hear Jay.
She's managed it really well. This is hard. Now, and Pamela, she's got a crowd. There's Ohad and
Jay, can we hear you?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Check. Going live is tough stuff.
All right, Jay, I think we're losing you at this point.
Well, that's okay. But we did pretty good. Yeah, I know. Me too. We did good.
Nope, I can't.
Yeah, she can't hear me.
I couldn't hear him better before. Sorry.
We got Anthony and Ohad on the crew. Samantha's on camera. Pamela's on camera. And I know this is where it gets. Can you hear me? No, can't hear me?
I can hear you better, Jay. Yeah.
Oh, you can? Okay. So, all right. So we were talking about when a customer realizes that their car in the service lane through the UVeye scanner is telling them things about their car they did not know.
Yeah. So you want to know what the best part about this on the service lane? It's going to actually show the customer as soon as they walk up to that service advisor, everything that's wrong with their vehicle. So before they even get to the service advisor, that service advisor already has everything that's wrong with their vehicle. Yeah. So it's kind of like a disruption in how we normally do business, because now you don't have to actually rack the vehicle to see that there's a leak. You can then just turn around and show the customer in real time that they have a leak in their underbody. So that's really the beauty of it. It gives a better customer experience. It also is bridging some of that trust gap that we're seeing still today in automotive.
Exactly. And we were talking about how, so as a customer, I've gotten a video of what I'm going to need to repair. And already I'm like, oh, okay, I can see it. I get it. I'm being told the truth, right? And that trust, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Trust and transparency. Yes. Trust and transparency. It's not just a phrase. It's true. It's real. Yeah. Now, the scanner, we heard origins with Homeland Security, right, on the undercarriage, and it's developed into, it's for OEMs, for dealers, for fleet maintenance. You got that contract with Amazon. You just mentioned that announcement. What's that announcement mean? What did you just tell us?
Yeah, so we are now partnering with Amazon for their fleet. So what's really cool about that partnership is we're actually able to turn around, and the delivery drivers, as they come back from their routes, we're able to scan that vehicle, and we are able to help them repair something before they go back on the road the next day. So we're making sure the vehicle's safe, there's no damage, and there's no concerns for them to get the job done the next day.
And did Eliron say something like, was it nearly 100,000 delivery vehicles? That's why, I mean, you need a solution like UVeye where you can keep running your trucks, right? You've got a massive volume.
Yeah, it is a massive volume. Sorry, Jay. I feel like this show, there's so many people here.
Yeah.
It's going to cut out on
All
us.
right.
But thank you so much for having us.
Thank you,
We'll have to come
Samantha.
back around to this.
Thank you, Samantha. Thank you
All right,
very
thanks,
much.
Jay.
All right, take care. All right.
Have a great day.
You too. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Bye.
All right, bye-bye. And I put her back in the waiting room. Samantha will be joining. Let's see. Pamela's coming back in. Actually, this is pretty neat. So we just crossed over 1 hour of coverage. I think we have one more segment we're going to do. And also, when Joe Overby gets time, he's going to pop in. He's been doing some interviews of his own. And Pamela, can you see me and hear me?
I can see you and I can hear you, Jay.
Now we've got some, let's see. We've got some strange audio. I don't know what it is. Oh, I'll tell you what. Hey, Pamela, let's do this. We're gonna go live with Eliron. So I'm gonna mute you. Well, first I'm gonna bring in Eliron, and then once he gets cooking, I'm gonna mute you, and he's gonna tell us more about Ravin.
All right.
Live on ATI.
It's a party.
Live coverage. It is a party. Well, that's what we do. Hey, Eliron, how are you doing? Can you see me and hear me okay?
I can see you and hear you. Let me turn off YouTube, though.
All right. Pamela, I'm going to just mute you, but you're still with us. Now, Eliron, what I'm proud of is we just connected again. We've connected a few years ago, but we connected again the other day, and here we are now. We got you live in the stream, and we're going to learn more about what's new at Ravin, right?
Yep. Glad to see you and the audience again. It's been a while.
It has been. It's probably been 2 to 3 years.
Something like that, exactly.
Yeah. So now I'm gonna tee you up. Tell us more. What's on your mind? What's new?
Look, we've been talking a lot about inspections, actually, even on your show in recent times, about different inspection solutions and how to automate them. As you and the audience probably remember, what Ravin does is actually inspect vehicles without using sophisticated hardware like scanners or these type of systems that tend to be expensive, and they require a lot of dedicated space in dealerships. What we've been doing is leveraging off CCTV type camera streams and also using mobile solutions to inspect vehicles remotely. And the way it's been used now is mainly with car rental companies to check damage and recover damage in rentals, also by auctions to create condition reports, and lastly by insurance companies to assess damage from claims. But as we're at NADA, I wanted to talk to you about something that I think most of the dealers would find interesting. And actually, we've just announced one of our newest integrations with Orbi, which is a cloud platform. And what we're doing there, and we're working with several dealer groups on assessing and appraising trade remotely. And here is the problem that many dealers know. There are quite a few leads that come in from the different websites around, I want to sell my car. I'm interested in a trade-in, or I'm just interested in selling my used car. And many dealers would then go through the funnel. They might reach out to a few people, some of them randomly, others in more kind of sophisticated way, and then they would reach out to those leads. But because the dealer would eventually ask the person to come in to get an appraisal, it means many of the customers will drop off from the funnel and will not materialize, and they would end up selling their car to somebody else, like a Carvana or somebody else online. So what we've introduced, and I'm going to show you this in a bit, is actually a process where you as the car owner can get an appraisal online. And a dealer would do this and get more comfortable with offering you a cash offer on your car without dragging you to the store. So that's what we're doing.
Right. Now, so this is interesting. And Pamela, you're right. You're learning along with me and anybody watching, and that is that. So Eliron is solving the problem of if I'm thinking about, is it, Eliron, help me out, selling or trading in my vehicle? Okay.
Right.
I have a ton of options. And at the other end of it is the dealer that really wants to acquire my vehicle really needs to know the detail, the condition, rather than what the consumer is telling them. So Ravin will help verify the actual condition at this moment in time. And he's actually going to demo how that works. I know. Right?
Right?
That's really cool. So, and now I had muted you, and I'll unmute you, and at the same time, while I unmute Pamela, and we'll go to camera one just to make it even more complicated. Now, while I unmute Pamela, Eliron, do you want to screen share and kind of roll that in?
Absolutely.
All right, cool. So Pamela's live on the floor. Eliron is going to give a demo, and away we go. Okay, here we go. Awesome. Take it away, Eliron.
Yeah, so this starts as your normal kind of inquiry. I want to sell my car. How much can I get for it? You insert your VIN, and there are a few basic questions, which we call honesty questions, because we're gonna check them later. But you are asked before that if you have some issues with your car, engine, interior, exterior, any illuminated warning lights, things like that. And you go through that. You can skip some of those steps because we're going to check anyway. But you fill out these details, and then basically you end up with the standard, a basic trade-in offer, which is primarily, a book value from one of the known books. And you get that offer. But what happens next is what makes this process different to everything else you've seen so far. Typically, what happens next is you are getting a call. You're getting a call from a service center or from a bot whose purpose is to get you into the store. But you don't want to go to the store. So in many cases, you'll go to somebody else that can offer you cash. In many cases, it will be a lowball offer because they have a risk that they're taking. But what if I know, Jay, that you've been looking after your 2014 Toyota Prius, and because you've looked after it, I can verify it, and then I can up your offer. So you will click on the Ravin button down there, and you will complete a really short scan of your vehicle. So you're moved to your screen, you're on your mobile phone. There are some basic instructions how to capture your vehicle. You'll walk around it, and the technology will continuously take photos and assess the condition of the vehicle. So this is what happens. Basically, you're opening the screen and you start seeing the vehicle, and you start seeing the frame. The frame being green, meaning the car is well in the frame, you're on track, keep going. And the solution here turns red because you've been a bad boy, you've shown the road, go back to the picture, show us the vehicle. That helps us against not you, Jay, but people who want us to see other people's vehicles, and they might be manipulating the inspection. So we want to verify this is your vehicle.
No way. That's awesome.
Now you also saw this, which was actually you've been honest and you've shown us damage, and you see this small frame here on the screen, which captured your damage, and we'll soon put it into the condition report.
Wow.
All of that is done from your phone. There's no install required. So we've verified your pictures, and now you're ready to go for a few more steps. Obviously, the wheels. I'll skip forward a bit. There's a couple of steps. Odometer, we verify the mileage. And then we look at different damages, interior, exterior, and we finish the inspection. Now, this is it. You're done, right? There's a minute, 2 minutes of inspection. You're done as far as you're concerned. The dealer on the other side gets the upload of the data. And what they get is actually much more than just a few pictures. They will see on their dashboard basically a whole 360 of that car where they can go in, zoom in on different parts of the vehicle. And by the way, they have retail ready images already classified, as you see, from the different angles. So they could actually go ahead, and once they offer you cash, they can online put this car on their website. Now, of course, all the damages, we offer some basic understanding of where that damage is, how much would it cost to actually repair that. That was a bit of paint work, but some of the damages are just like paintless dent repair. Does this one need replacement? We don't know, maybe. But that just gives you all the highlights that you need to assess the trade and offer a fair value. So this car is okay. But then dealers ask us, what's the bottom line? And really, I'm going to stop there. The bottom line is this number that you see here. It's a condition grade. The industry knows this. There's grading 1 to 5. We offer a condition grade 3.8 in this one. And the 3.8 is something they can actually take and plug it into the book value. So if the book value is X, is $12,000, a 3.8 means $11,000 in many cases. And that's how you can actually protect yourself as a dealer from buying a car and then having to spend more money on reconditioning it. You can already embed the cost of reconditioning into the trade valuation. So that is, in a nutshell, what we offer.
Right. That brings us back to the original point, which was we want to know the actual value, actual condition. And what you took us through is the customer, they received a link and then they began the process. And then, and so that leads me to, okay, so how does walking around the car, taking the video, how does that technology find all that detail?
Yeah. So it's funny, you know that you have this functionality on your phone where you take a still image and then when you go and look at it, it looks like you've actually taken a clip.
Right, like 1 to 2 seconds of motion where I thought I was just taking a photo.
Correct. So the principle is that if you take a short clip or a few images of the same object, you can get to higher resolution and higher accuracy. What you've seen just a few moments ago is a person walking around their car. Actually, the technology is taking images, but if you take 20 images of the door, for example, you get to much higher resolution and you can start detecting damages and issues. If this car had an accident, it's much more likely to find that from this walk around than from a single image. And that's how we operate. That's how we detect things that may not be disclosed, may not be available. You just take a bunch of still images.
Right, and that's why you're doing video and not just photos. It's the video capture is what gives you the full picture, as well as, when I say you, I mean the AI. Is that fair?
Yeah, I mean, the technicality is that it's not a pure video file because a video file is very hard to upload onto the phone and process in real time. I'm sure, the techies here that listen to me will understand this.
Right.
Right. But taking multiple images and knowing in real time which images to actually use is something that we've invested a lot in. Actually, something we've patented in the US is just understanding what you're actually filming at this point in time and making sure that you're doing the right analysis. There's a lot of efficiency going in there. And look, eventually, a dealer will want to know if the car is running, right? They want to know some mechanical details. But those things are, as you call them, deal breakers. And those can be verified when you go and pick up the vehicle. But some of the stuff that holds back people from doing a transaction are things like, did this car have minor incidents that are not reported on the Carfax? And I can't see them. I want to see that vehicle. And here you're getting a really nice packaged view of that vehicle without having the customer come in. And that's how you win trades and not lose them to more kind of online full marketplaces.
And I know Pamela's going to head back here soon, but what really got my attention about vehicle inspection AI and technologies, however you want to say it, right? But condition reports are a common thread throughout automotive and even in auto transport, right? Pamela, can a carrier pick up a car without doing a vehicle inspection?
They can pick up a car without doing a vehicle inspection, but it is in their best interest to do the vehicle inspection. Why? Because it protects them.
Right. So, and just like a consumer can do a vehicle appraisal without, but it's in their best interests if they want to actually get the correct value. Same thing with the dealer. It's in everybody's best interest to get the actual condition, the actual value at that time. And that's what excites me about vehicle inspection technology, because it's a no-brainer. It almost sells itself.
Amen.
Right? Do we leave anything out, Eliron?
No, look, I mean, we're excited because it looks like the industry is moving ahead in the right direction. And we'll see more and more of those types of tools coming into the market. So very happy to be here in Vegas, enjoying your show.
Thank you very much.
Enjoying it.
Thank you.
Everybody here, a great weekend over here.
Thank you, Eliron. Thanks very much. And NADA is just getting started. So if you're anywhere near, it's at the LA Convention Center, right? If you're anywhere near there, go see the show at NADA. All right, Eliron, I'm going to let you go, man. Thank you so much for jumping in. That was really awesome.
Good to see you.
You're right on. Okay, cool. And that's a wrap on Eliron. So we've wrapped Dealerslink. We've wrapped, we wrapped Jake. That's a wrap on UVeye. Now a wrap on Ravin, just on ATI. Otherwise, the show's just getting started, right?
That is absolutely right, Jay. It's day one for us, but it's not for a lot of these dealers. And, I was talking to some of the other people here, and some of them have been going since Monday because they had conferences even before NADA, if you can believe it. So it's just getting started. It's midway through. The party's only just begun.
So I'm not there, but I was watching LinkedIn, and it looks like it kind of started like Tuesday night, Wednesday, because I think there were some conferences before. But now the expo hall is open, and this will go on until, is it Sunday afternoon?
Sunday, that's right. Yep, we'll be here until Sunday.
Oh my gosh. Well, get your rest and stock up on 5-hour energy. You are in for a ride.
That's right.
Okay.
We've had so much fun, and we are ready to go talk with more customers. We don't want to miss meeting with anyone here, especially on Friday, because this is really the big day.
This is the big day.
But there's something great every day. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, go get them. Go get those wins. Pamela, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. I'm really glad that you had us. Just remember, RunBuggy, ship cars smarter. We are your partner in tech and auto transport.
With RunBuggy. All right. What's the booth number again? It is
20. You got it. Come on.
I got it here. 29. Oh no. It is 2650 W. 2650 W. W for winning. Pamela, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Have a great weekend, okay?
Thank you, Jay. Have a great weekend.
Thank you so much. All right. And that's a wrap on Pamela. Now, the only person we didn't see, I know Joe Overby was interested in jumping in, but he's doing interviews and podcasts, and so we might miss him. You just can't have it all. But thank you thank you for jumping in on LinkedIn and YouTube. And actually today, I think this is pretty cool. Today marks the first time that the LinkedIn audience was bigger than the YouTube audience. It's a first. Oh, the camera's over here, Jay. Yeah, so that's really neat. Also, I want to make sure the audio, I'm working on I moved my microphone and moving things around. Oh, look, and that monitor went black. So what are you going to do? But even, I'll tell you, and that was, I think the toughest moment was Samantha was having a tough time hearing on the Bluetooth audio while she was talking, but we got great demos from Dealerslink, UVeye, RunBuggy, and Ravin. So this is live to on demand. It's on YouTube, it's on LinkedIn, and if there's a way that ATI Auto Business can help you, that I can help you, you see, if you saw this, you got a taste of some of the programming, you'll notice that everybody's got a different flavor of ice cream. And here in ATI, what I try to do is mix my decades of experience in production with what I think is that real, authentic conversation and learning that people, I think that really helps people get to know each other and actually learn about companies, technology, businesses, services, and develop into partnerships. And that's what we do here at ATI. So thank you so much for joining us on our live coverage. Great. That's a 90-minute show. I went live about 90 minutes ago. So thank you so much. Really appreciate you. Let me know how I can help. Send me an email, autotransportintel@gmail.com. Yes, I will change it one of these days. It is actually ATI Auto Business. Oh, I'll just go ahead and share this since I'm finishing my wrap up here. It is a full ecosystem. OEM, auction, dealer, broker, carrier equipment, regulations, and remarketing. That's the ATI Auto Business ecosystem. And this is some of the booths we caught up with. And, oh, I love, I want to know, if you got a booth you want to tell me about, it's not too late. Maybe you didn't make the live coverage, but tell me your booth and tell me your idea and let's connect. Because I want to learn more about your business and maybe there's a show we can do, right? So these are just booths and ideas. Oh, remember the news Tuesday night, Central Dispatch, $100 million investment? Wow. Send me an email, autotransportintel@gmail.com. And I'm not at NADA this year, but I will be at Car Conference, and that's in, about 2 months. I'll be moderating the Rising Stars in Remarketing panel because, as I said, it's a full ecosystem. OEMs, dealers, auctions, brokers, carriers, equipment, regulations, and remarketing here on ATI Auto Business. That's NADA Show 2024 live coverage. That's a wrap. Day 1 of 1. We'll see you again soon. Please join us. Remember, Tuesday nights and Thursday noons, ATI Auto Business, your auto business media since 2017, and it's where anyone can learn more about the automotive industry. Thanks, everybody. Here we go. I'm wrapping it up. Take care, and we'll see you soon. Peace out.